What's up guys, it's NitroLukedx here and welcome back to a World Tours video. And on today's World Tours videos, yet again, we are going to be doing a Hunger Games World Tour that is yet to be released. I think this is maybe going to be 4 to 5 weeks yet to be released. It's completed, it's just he's trying to get the map on download and being able to release it to you guys. But today, I have to say that this is a unique sort of Hunger Games, something that's just really quaint, really immersive, and it just gets you involved in this Hunger Games because it's a theme. It's not something like a franchise or a movie-based thing. It's literally an invented world that is just so good and so I'll explain as I show you around. So ZRZ Killers, you are one of the builders as well, and these are here Manly Boys, one that did the Stampy trivia map, and Mr. Bossum HD, which did one of the Halloween Hunger Games maps that I know as well. And all the credit and all that will be in the description. But before we start the video, guys, if you can see, because I'm doing webcam, I'm wearing a HyperX headset. I've got a sponsorship from those guys and they are ridiculously good headsets. Check in the description, click the link, it'll be a HyperX link, and you can get 57% off now. Not through the link, it's just at this time and moment. Obviously, check the date of the video, and you can see, but these are the best headsets on the market. You can see that they're 5-star on Amazon, and they are ridiculously good. Since it's obviously near Christmas time of the release of this video, I recommend you go down there right now and actually click that link and have a look before we start. Now, guys, let's start the video, presuming that you've checked out the HyperX link, and let's get the show on the road. So, by the way, this amazing Hunger Games is so good because each and every building that you see is completely unique. Every single thing that you see has also been terraformed. Everything that you see, I love the effect as well of the whole world having that sort of fake sort of blue wall, which means the sky and the clouds, and every single thing is sporadically placed as well, meaning that they're not clogged up. For example, let's look on the screen right here. This little tent and this little lighting up area, which, by the way, may I add, at night this whole beach is just beautifully lit up. And, you know, this bar, very, very precise. Each and every single tent is nicely coordinated, and again that goes for the whole world, whether it be terraforming, whether it even be the trees. Look at the trees, every single one nicely placed next to each other so that you could, it's a very transparent world. You can see things easily, you can get to things easily, you can play easily, and it's also not too big, which is one of the best things that I think about Hunger Games. Is when a Hunger Games is too big, you get lost, and that's really why I think this Hunger Games is a really sort of nice competitive Hunger Games to play, and something that I do believe that will do very nicely, because a lot of Hunger Games makers just go off and do like sort of like a Disney one or whatnot, and don't get me wrong, they're brilliant, okay, but I also love to play a Hunger Games that just feels really, really good when you play it, and this is one of those Hunger Games. So if we check out the room, everything is just like beautifully done, and ZRZ following me there as the chicken, and I guess there's still a little bit more to be done, maybe in the interior, I'm not sure, but this map as a whole is just absolutely brilliant. Just this beach house here, let's just check to see if they really are unique in their own way. I go in, got their own corridors, got beds sporadically placed in different areas, beautifully nice done shower. I mean, to be honest with you, it's even giving me ideas for let's play content as well. So this world is a very, very good example, and especially with its texture pack. So well done to you guys building this world. I have to say it's really, really decent. Can I just break this? Don't obviously save it because I like to get through things easily. So again, this world, let's go and look at the terraforming now. So you've got bridges that get you over. Now again, do you remember Hunger Games that would do this? They'd use stepping stones. That is very, very frustrating when you want to get to places. It looks like a very realistic terrain and a very realistic world. And you know, let's just check inside the chests. Everything, got your iron sword, got some nice bows, they got some diamond boots and whatnot. So again, maybe the stuff that's in the chests can be classed as OP, but I do like a good battle when you play Hunger Games. I do think it's annoying when they only put 1 diamond or 1 iron. You know, like a good competitive Hunger Games is when they give variety and actually give everyone an equal chance wherever angle that you go. It just, because obviously you don't want to all run the same way, and that's what's also important about Hunger Games, is also thinking for the MLG sort of competitive side. Now each road, they've got villagers, which also gives that realistic feel. Like, look at that, that is completely live, and I've just walked past, and then we've got these villagers here. And well, let's check inside and see what this is. This is meant to be, by the looks of things, some form of museum. The world's oldest flower, the Dwayne Johnson The Rock sunglasses, space apple, the world's largest diamond, the world's biggest carrot, absolutely amazing, and a little bit of humour there as well, which makes the Hunger Games just flow really nicely. Now, what would a Hunger Games be without having some awesome destruction, that again, that really destructive feel, whether it be a giant dragon or a giant world event. Again, this is a theme, and to have a very catastrophic volcano just erupting really gives that feel to it as well. And I have to say, I'm actually, as I'm going through this, I haven't even checked. This is full live. This is like when you do an unboxing of a video. This is completely the first time I've actually went around this world. Obviously had to load it up, but again, just seeing this really nice tucked in small world with every single thing nurtured and sporadically placed in correct areas, it really entices me to want to play this map. And by the way, I will play this map, probably with some YouTubers as well. And let's check inside the chests to see if there's anything. So we've got some cooked fish, got some ender pearls. Let's go down in that tunnel in a second, so you've got enough arrows. I want to check inside the chest because I do feel that this is something that, see, look, you've got enough bows. This is an equally fair competitive Hunger Games map, and it just seriously flows nicely. Like, I really think that these builders are some form of new. I mean, they're not new, I don't think, but they're becoming something, as it were. They're in that transition to becoming a well-known build team throughout the community, and they're going to obviously produce more and more maps. I think what it is they're three great main head builders that have sort of come together to sort of merge and make a great build team. So I do believe, after seeing what I'm seeing here, just the swimming pool, everything seems very realistic, very believable, and I'm very pleased to be able to probably be the first, or one of the first YouTubers to actually show this this map. And actually, did I actually say what the name of the Hunger Games was? The name of the Hunger Games is called Paradise Spring Hunger Games. So the weather, the texture absolutely works well, and the fact that the builders have gone out their way and they've worked with the texture pack that we've got given on Xbox just really gives that kick to it as well. And I presume, see these leather pants. I've actually not been on this texture pack before, so if I put it on, you're going to be running around in these tuxedos on these suits and stuff like that. That would be really crazy, and it just really blends in really great. And I mean, I don't think there's actually that much I can go through apart from seeing what that house is, the big mansion that's living at the top. We'll go check that out in a second. I just sort of really want to have a fly around again. Oh yeah, last thing as well on the terrain front is actually the beach, okay? I did say it beautifully is lit up. If you look at it, every single thing is just that perfect sort of texture there. Everything in the distance, whether it be the sandcastles out there and with the boats, whether it even be the actual with the towels here. If I like destroy this towel, this is actually a glowstone where basically they've used like good ideas, hidden techniques. Because one of the most annoying things that I personally hate is visually seeing glowstone. So if you're really quite clever and use torches and very nice placement of like how you would light up stuff, for example, that's not lit up, but this is lit up, so it doesn't actually give that really abusive effect when you actually start in daytime. So again, everything throughout the world beautifully lit up, and it just sort of feels really immersive, especially that volcano when it's nighttime. Gives them very vibrant looking colors as well. So the last thing that we're going to check out before we wrap up this 10-minute video, we are going to go check out this mansion here, because I think this is one of the coolest mansions. I mean, I seriously would consider actually getting a very similar styled mansion with a garage and all this really nice sort of terrain. Even the mud pits and all the little trees and little water around it just gives that really immersive feel that we need in the Hunger Games. So let's walk in. And actually, one thing I want to mention, they've actually used anvils as like the little bits that stop you from falling off, with like a balcony and stuff. It really gives that great feel to it as well. So let's go inside. Obviously, we're going to have a massive plasma TV with some plants, open area, which is great as well. I mean, like, this would be awesome. Hold on a minute. Does this come up? Are these pistons? Killer. Are these pistons? Are they? I want to see if they're pistons. Are they pistons? No? I don't know. Is he going to nod to me? Is he going to let me know if they're pistons? I was wondering if, like, there's a button that I can press and then the tables come up. That would be quite cool. I mean, obviously, let me see myself. No, they're not pistons. That would be quite cool if they were pistons. But I'm guessing that they could put pistons in here and then they press a button and then it would look like there's a table. Because, you know, obviously, you know, when you eat dinner, sometimes families, they eat, cook from the kitchen, have a table, like a dining table right there. But if you look over here, I didn't look. As you guys know, I'm playing this first time. There's a dining table over here with the pistons, but I also didn't realize that the pistons looked like this. If they looked like wood, then I would have agreed, obviously, it being over there. And he left us a sign down there and he said cauldrons. So that's sort of like a light up effect again. So everything has been nurtured. We will check outside the back any second. Check inside the rooms. Huge TV with like an ensuite area probably. Yep, perfectly good ensuite area. And I have to say, this is going to be some amazing Hunger Games. I think YouTubers are going to really appreciate the themed Hunger Games. And the back garden, where you have your basketball court, you have a big swimming pool, a little wash-off swimming pool, or a jacuzzi there, which also is bubbling. I thought it was bubbling there for a second. I think there's a little bit of bubbles, a little bit of texture going on there. So every single thought has been put into this map, which again, just makes this map so much more enticing to play. And I really cannot wait to actually play competitively on this Hunger Game. So basically, I'm going to go back to the hub area, or the drawbridge area, if you know what I mean, when you actually spawn the Hunger Game pods. And guys, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys in my little tuxedo with ZRZ Killers, with, I guess, Wayne Johnston's sunglasses from the museum. Guys, if you thought the video was good, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, guys, have a good day. Goodbye!